Didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, Zazo here. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. And we are inside Savage 8.9, checking out some of their Town Hall 9 strats that are currently being used for pushing. And really, not a lot's changed throughout the years. The strats seemingly are the same. We have some people going with the All Dragon strat, some people going with the Baby Dragon's Loon strat, some people still crazy going with the Queen Walk, and some people now pushing out a Witch Walk, which I didn't even think that was possible. In fact, when I first watched the Witch Walk raid, I almost thought to myself, what are you doing? Also on this raid, I mean, there are subtle little differences. You've got every single air defense down right now. Why the deployment of the King and Queen onto the right bottom side instead of putting them more towards that left, where the King could have been in front of that Queen, taken that damage, could have easily gotten that air defense down and worked their way through. Still, is he gonna do it? Oh man, that's so tight. Still pulling off the 3 stars, but again, just relax. Check out what you got going on. If you're using air, remember, target them air defense. And here we go with the Queen's Walk. And Queen's Walk has been slightly changed from what it used to be. Now people are using the Rage on top of the healers, basically getting them raging mad to heal that Queen. And it works pretty effectively. I've tried the strat myself a few times. Again, I'm not the best with this strat. I like the Baby Loons. And this goes back to a lot of my other videos where I've told you guys over the years, whatever strat you learn with really is the best strat. As long as, it's nothing that is just slammed together, nobody's using it, you're just randomly trying stuff. If it's a strat like All Dragons or Baby Loons or the Queen Walk, you might not get it right every time, especially at the first. You're going to fail, you might become frustrated with it, but the more you practice with that strat, the better with that strat you get. You start looking at bases differently. You start looking at the bases, thinking with your troops and what they can do in mind, with your experience that you've taken. And so I strongly encourage that everybody sticks to whatever strat they're pushing with. Work your way up through. Don't change halfway. Don't be using, All Dragons or Baby Loons all the way up to 4800s, 49, 5k, and then all of a sudden switch over. And don't forget, while you're there, just, scroll your screen down, click that subscribe, turn those bells back on. And yeah, personally myself, I still like carrying some lightning around with me. Lightning's no longer 2 spaces, so, used to carry 2 lightning, 2 rage, and EQ, and then you zap, and quake. Not necessarily needed anymore, especially considering they've knocked that down to 1, so there's a wide range that you can play when it comes to what spells you're going to use with what. Some work better than others, but like I said, just stick to it, stick with it. Keep learning that strat, keep learning those troops, those spells, and it'll come. It'll just slowly keep coming together. And you know what? You're still going to fail. Even when you think you got it down perfect, you're still going to end up blowing it sometime, because sometimes the troops just don't go exactly as you had planned. If only we could steer the heroes a little bit. Hey, that would be just fantastic. Push a little left to the right, to the left, to the left. How many times would we be pushing that button? So, do you guys use Town Hall 9s? What strat are you guys using right now as well? Throw that down in the comments below. Let me know what you find works best. I think these are some pretty solid attacks. Of course, you got to remember these are against 9s, 10s, 11s. Not so much the 12s and 13s. When it comes to the 12s and 13s, you're not going for the 3-star. You're highly unlikely going for the 2-star. you are going for the 50%. And I think when it comes to that, I like the baby dragons and loons, couple zaps, take out some key air defenses, span your troops around, and basically just take it on the 50%. It's always been pretty effective for me. One of the best things I like now, of course, no more drop troops, and that's been effective into the game for a while now, and yeah, it's just great because dropping troops was the worst. The best part about it, though, when you're pushing a higher town hall, I'm so used to pushing a lower town hall like town hall 7. The first time I started pushing my 9 or my 11, it was great because when you accidentally dropped a troop, you still could get a 50%. So it wasn't the end of the world. Not as bad as when you used to drop a troop on a town hall 7. Those were the days. Oh, those were the days. And crazy how much power is still coming through at the end of these raids. I would have thought down to almost a minimum amount of troops, barely squeaking through, but there is a lot of strength still in that army. Easily could go through a large portion of defense yet before it'd be taken out, so pretty strong. Might make me try this one. I don't know. And then we got Dead by Eagle doing a war raid. Again, this is the, not the Queen Walk, but the Witch Walk. And immediately I was like, okay, why did you just do that? Like, why would you have put those suckers onto them? That's just never going to work. And I'll tell you what, it works way better than I thought. And coming into the core, of course, dropping down the jump spell to go over the walls, dropping down a freeze in those spots, dropping down the poison in those spots can slow down that CC troops, and you can take that hardcore out and then basically come out the backside. Not nearly as difficult. And yeah, I mean, you look at the power still in there. Like, there's still just a lot going on. Too much for the defense to manage to take out at once. I'm not going to try this strat myself. I can tell you exactly what would happen. I'm going to blow it and end up with a 1-star, but who knows? I mean, I used to use ground on my Town Hall 9, and then I switched to air, and then maybe I'll try ground again. That's pretty OP. And again, you know, don't forget, click that subscribe button, turn the bells on so you can be the first to see the videos and the first to comment. And here we go again with a Witch Walk. I'm not even sure what they call this strat. I'm calling it the Witch Walk. The Go Wee Wee Witch Walk. Witches, wizards, golems. You got some healers in there. CC full of the bowlers, of course. And again, you know, throwing down that poison and the jump spell and the freeze all at that center core, all when there is a lot going on. Just being able to push through, take that down, everything coming out the core end. Smooth and easy, right? Just like that. Now, of course, all of us could go and try this, and we might not even make it through the first bottom half, and then just be like, what is going on? So I've got to learn this one yet myself. Try to figure out, you know, what are these guys using as their angles. I always like using a golem, even when I'm using my baby dragon heirloom strat. I still like a golem to throw it in front of the heroes. It's a lot of beef there. And those heroes with that golem in front, under a rage, they can take a good percentage on themselves. And then you got your baby dragons for cleanups. Getting the 50% are real easy. And as long as you just have the patience, you work your way through, you're okay with making the minimum gains, you know, you won't have a hard time. And if you're pushing on Town Hall 9, your clouds aren't going to be nearly as bad as the clouds for Town Hall 7s. 6s, of course, are worse. And you got the 5s and the 4s and the 3s. Yeah, it just gets worse and worse. And that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to come and check out the original Savage 8.9 clan. Often imitated, never duplicated. And that's it for now. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, turn those bells on. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for your support. I will see you in the next video. Peace.